What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. Thought I'd hop on really quick to go over some information about Increase's compensation plan. I know we've been talking a lot about the HFX and everything with that, and how people can make money without recruiting, without selling, and all that and everything. And that's perfect and that's amazing. But I also been getting people saying, "Hey, I want to know more about the comp plan. I want to know about how I can scale it," because the compensation plan is definitely bananas. I love what we're doing with HFX. I love the residual income we get from the referral program. We just got a really good situation here, guys. Just a really good situation, and I'm glad that we are here now. So what I'm going to do in this video, guys, I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. I'm just going to cover just the compensation plan. I'm not going to go over all the other stuff. I'm just going to just break down just a little bit more information about the compensation plan, so people can know, and I can use this video to be able to share when people want to know a little bit more about the comp plan. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So let me change my screen really fast, and we will get this party going here. Give me 1 second here. 1 second, and let me come here. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna cover the compensation plan. Really quick income disclaimer. Just like with any business, you can't guarantee that anybody's gonna make any money with anything. Whether it be with increase or eliminate stand. So it just all depends on your effort. It all depends on what you put into your business. You get out of anything what you put into it. And but the great thing about what we've got with Increase in our Team Elevate is that we got everything set up for you. So all you got to do is plug in and then just execute. So as long as you're executing on what we already have laid out for you, you'll be good. You'll be straight. So we will guarantee that we're going to give you everything that you need, and that's the reason why we got so many people winning right now. And we're just getting started. So it's actually pretty crazy. I'm afraid to see what it's going to be like later. So for those that know already, and if you don't know all the details, just click the link in the YouTube description below at the end of this presentation, and it'll take you through an entire presentation. You'll know more about the products, the services, and all that kind of stuff, and how much it costs to get in, which I'm gonna cover here in a second anyway. So there's two different ways on how you can actually get started with Increase. One, of course, is the basic packs, which is like the FX pack, which is $124.95. $99.95 a month, or the selfless pack, which is $124.95, $99.95 a month, or the visionary pack. So it's really like three different ways. So two of the ways you can come in at $124.95. The other way is $399.95. Okay, which is the visionary pack, which gives you a whole lot of stuff. You'll find out more about that in the link below. It'll break everything down what you're gonna get. I just want to focus on the comp plan here. So when you refer someone to Increase, say for example, someone comes in and pays for the FX pack. Okay, with the FX pack, that includes the HFX information, the Forex information, all that financial education that you'll get access to. So people will get that information, and when you do that, you'll actually earn a $12.50 commission. So anytime someone pays $124.95 to come into the business, doesn't matter which pack they choose, whether it's the selfless pack or the FX pack, they're both $124.95. The company's going to pay you $12.50. Anytime someone that you personally refer comes in at the visionary pack, which is $399.95, you're going to earn a $50 commission. And then there's different levels as well. Say, for example, you enroll me into Increase. I come in with the FX pack because I want to get all that access to all that HFX stuff or whatever. Or maybe I want, access to, to the anti-aging, product that we have called Selfless. It's going to cost me $124.95. I come in, you're going to make $12.50. Let's say I tell my wife about the opportunity, or just say my neighbor. I tell my neighbor about it. My neighbor gets fired up about it. She comes in, and she comes in at, let's say she comes in at a visionary pack. She sees the vision of having that particular package, and she comes in, and guess what? I brought her in. So I'm going to make $50 since I personally brought her in. But since you brought me in, you're going to earn a $30 commission. Okay. And so, but if she would have came in and did the one of the basic packs, which is $124.95, you would have earned $7.50 because my neighbor's on your second generation. If that makes sense. Okay. So basically, anytime I bring somebody in, anytime I bring somebody in from here on out, you brought me in, you're gonna earn $7.50 anytime I enroll someone at the $124.95, one of those packs, or if I bring somebody in at Visionary, you're going to earn $30. I'm going to get 50, but you're going to earn 30. And of course, that goes down 5 generations. And you know what's interesting? If you look here, so this column means everybody at the, at the one of the basic packs, $124.95, and it goes down 5 generations. And this, of course, means anybody that's coming in at Visionary down 5 levels. Okay, but you know what's interesting though is this. I'm starting to discover, because we get paid every Friday, and I'm looking through the commission charts. What I'm seeing is that a lot of times it seems like the commissions for the FOB in some situations could be even more than your normal weekly bonus bucket commission, which I'm going to show you here in just a second, which is where you can actually earn anywhere between 25 all the way up to $250,000 a week. I'm going to show that here in a second, but I wanted to show you the FOB. This is definitely huge, and what I'm seeing is that this particular part of the comp plan is very, very lucrative. So I'm just really excited about that, and of course I've been a part of different opportunities that have like a 3 by infinity forced matrix, meaning you can only go 3 wide. And so if you're bringing in your 4th, your 5th person, your 10th person, you got to place them under other people in your organization. And you have the ability to place them anywhere. So you can place them anywhere in your group, right? Outside legs, inside legs, it doesn't matter. You can place them anywhere on your team. And of course, there's some strategies around that as well, especially if you're bringing in a lot of people and to make it more effective. But that's the cool thing about this kind of comp plan. Not only is it good for people who are new, they can, all they really got to do to really qualify to really start earning big commissions is bring 3 people. Even if they, bring in their first person, they're going to get paid. And that's one thing that's different about this kind of comp plan, because normally with these 3 by infinity forced matrices, you normally don't get a commission until you hit a certain rank. So, even if you brought your first person in, you wouldn't get paid. This is how it is in a lot of different, compensation plans similar to this in other companies. You don't make any money until you hit a certain rank. But here, they're paying you anytime you just refer someone. So even if you haven't even ranked up to a weekly bonus bucket commission rank, you can actually, still get paid even just bringing in your first person, your second person, and of course your third person, and then you actually rank up. So it's pretty cool what they got here. So let me show you this here really quick here. So moving on really fast. Let's go to the next slide here. So let me kind of break this down. Now this company NCREASE, I like what they've done here is because they're definitely compliant. One of the owners, Peter Hirsch, is an attorney. So one of the owners, it's a couple. It's a power couple, Karen and Peter Hirsch. Peter's an attorney. So we've got real good compliance here, right? So this is one thing I do like about the compensation plan. Let me kind of break it down here. The commission rates are based off of customer volume, okay? So let me kind of break that down here so you can kind of understand. Now there's one type of pack that you can actually enroll with is the of course the FX pack or the selfless pack. Now they're both $124.95 to get started. Okay, so they're both 2 different packs, but they're basically the same price. Okay, and then $99.95 a month, so no difference there. The interesting thing is that both of those packs, whether you do the FX pack or the selfless, it comes with 100 points of volume. Okay, so anytime you refer someone into the collective of NCREASE, the community of NCREASE, it's worth 100 points of volume. Okay, so write that down. Okay. Every person worth 100 points, okay, of volume. Now I'm going to show you how those points equate to cash here in just a few moments. And of course, you have the Visionary pack. Okay, the Visionary pack comes where you can get the access to NCREASE University, which is all the Forex and HFX information. Then of course you can get access to the selfless pack, which is the anti-aging product that we have. And of course, but with that particular pack, it comes with 300 points of volume. Okay, so the FX pack or the base FX selfless pack are like they're in under that umbrella of the basic packs because they're just $124.95. Then you got the visionary pack, $399.95, which is 300 points of volume. Now, here's you. Okay, so pay close attention. Hope everybody's paying attention here. So here's you. Okay, now remember you can only go 3 wide here. Remember I was saying that. So typically you can only go 3 wide, which is going to create a lot of massive spillover. So for those that are bringing in 4 and 5 and 10 and 20 and 30, and we got people on our team that's brought in 40 people, so it's crazy, right? It just creates massive spillover. So it just really helps people really grow in their business too. So you're definitely going to have a bucket A, what they call a bucket A, bucket B, or bucket C, which is basically leg 1, leg 2, leg 3, organization 1, organization 2, organization 3, or A, B, and C, however you want to call it, right? So buckets A, B, and C. So for example, let's say you enroll someone. Okay, this is your first person. Okay, you bring them in, boom, they're going to fall in your bucket A. You put them over here. Remember, you can put people however you want to put them. Let's say you put them over here in bucket A. That's 100 points of volume for you. Okay, you bring in another person, personal. Okay, and they can fall anywhere. So as long as they're direct, as long as they're, you have one personal in each bucket. So in this one here, that's 100 points of volume too. Let's say they all came in at the FX pack. Okay, just for example's sake. And then here, this person, same thing. So that's 100 points of volume. So you got 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. Easy, simple. What does that mean? Well, one, you actually rank up. Not only did you earn $12.50 for each of these individuals, now you just ranked up to NCREASE because you have 100 points of volume in leg A, 100 points of volume in bucket B, 100 points of volume in bucket C. Looks like this, 100, 100, 100. Well, identical. They both look the same, right? 100, 100, 100, which that's going to pay you $25 a week. So basically, it's a free account. Because remember, the membership is $99.95 a month. So if they're paying you $25 a week for just hitting, referring 3 people, basically, congratulations, you got a free account. That's really what that means, okay, if that makes sense. Okay, so, but watch this though. Check this out. Let's say this person brings in someone, or maybe you brought that person in and you placed them under there, and then they went out and, brought some people. And of course, that's 100, points of volume there. Maybe this person here brought this individual in. Well, that's 100 points of volume. And remember, this is all in bucket A. Okay, this is all the activity that's going on in bucket A because they're all connected to this individual, and this individual is connected to you. Okay, makes sense? So far we got 1, 2, 3. So that's 300 points of volume so far that you've earned in bucket A. Let's say this person goes out and brings in another person. That's 100 points of volume. So right here, that's 400 points of volume that you got so far in bucket A. Let's say in bucket B, this is just hypothetically as your team is growing. Let's say this person comes in and you notice this person has a yellow background. Well, what does that mean? Well, let's say they came in at Visionary Pack, which that's 300 points of volume. So we'll put 3 there, right? So that's 300 plus that 100. So that gives you 400 points of volume there, okay? And let's say this person brings in one person. So you got 100 there, 100 there. 100 plus 100 is what? 200 points of volume, okay? Now, when you actually do this, when you have 400 in volume, 400 in volume, and 200 in volume, you actually get a promotion. Now, but you notice here in Visionary, we have a lot of people going Visionary. If you notice, if I wanted to get 400 volume here, I normally would have had to have at least 3 more people here if they all came in at the FX pack. But remember, this person came in at Visionary, so this person made up most of the volume that I needed to hit this next rank called NCREASE 500. Okay, so in this scenario here, what do you need to get to make NCREASE 500, which pays $125 a week? You got to have at least 400 points in your A leg, 400 points of volume in your B bucket, if you will, and 200 points of volume in your C bucket. Well, boom, that pays $125 a week. Make sense? Simple, right? So you see why a lot of people, like I'm a visionary. A lot of people coming in visionary. So basically, we have a lot of people that are visionary on our team right now. So what it does, it minimizes the amount of people that we would normally need to hit ranks. That's why we got a lot of people ranking up, because a lot of people are going visionary. Make sense? So it just makes you go up the compensation plan way faster. Now, that's pretty much how that works. Easy, simple to understand, nothing too complicated about that. It shouldn't be. And again, everybody's worth either 100 points of volume or 300 points of volume. And then they got other verticals that they're going to be adding, which will create more volume as they add more products and all that kind of stuff. We're just going to be flying through. Guys, we're going to crush this compensation plan. Let me show you this. So this is the weekly bucket bonus. For example, so let me show you. This is going to create your residual income. This is all the money you're making, even in addition to what you're earning inside of doing HFX. If you look at this here. So of course, when you hit increaser, which I just showed you that, remember, person brought in 3 people, now they got a free account, mainly because they're going to pay you $25 a week. So it's really just a wash. The membership is $99. They're paying you $25 a week. It's really just a wash. So you basically got a free account. So congratulations. And then of course, as people are coming in and you're bringing people in and you get 400 points of volume in leg A, 400 points of volume in leg B, 200 points of volume in leg C, boom, you're going to go to increase of 500. We just had some people, actually had quite a few people hit this rank actually on our team today, which is pretty exciting. So now they're going to be earning $125 a week. Now, a lot of them are just going to be here very shortly because they're going to be moving to the next rank. But $125 a week times that about 4 weeks, that's $500 a month. Okay, residual income. And of course, as it grows, as your team grows, you can go from weekly payout to $250 a week. So if you look at, for example, here, increase of 1,000, it says you got to have at least 1,200 in bucket A, 1,200 in bucket B, and 600 in bucket C. So what does that kind of equate to in terms of people? But again, remember, people are coming in at visionary as well. So you can't just say, well, okay, it says 1,200. I need 12 people. Because remember, every person is worth 100. I mean, you can say that technically if everybody just came in at the basic pack, but everybody's not coming in at just the basic pack. Make sense? So it's not based off of people, it's based off of volume, okay? Which is a good thing, okay? Because we got a lot of people coming in at visionary. So normally if it would normally take 12, and 6, normally if everybody just coming in at the basic pack, that's what you need. You would need 12 people here, 12 people in bucket A, 12 people in bucket B, and 6 people in bucket C. Remember, because every point is worth 100. I mean, every person is worth 100 points of volume, every customer, if you will. But remember, every customer is not just coming in at the basic pack. So it can really cut the amount of sales that you would need to hit certain ranks, all because people are coming in at different packs. Okay, makes sense? And it can get even bigger and bigger, guys. You can go impactor. You can go all the way. Guys, as you can see, it just keeps on going up as it grows. And remember, people can only go 3 wide, so it's just going to continue to grow and grow and grow beneath you. This is the perfect time to do it, all the way up to $250,000 a week. Okay, is what this compensation plan pays, which is pretty exciting, based off of just where we're at and where we're at in the company. But I know for a lot of you, like $1 million a month, dude, I can't even wrap my mind around that. I get it. I mean, it's kind of like a, almost like a pipe dream, if you will. But you know what? It's doable here. But let's bring it more down to where people can kind of really comprehend that amount of income generation for them personally. Well, can you see yourself making an extra $1,000 a month? I mean, we got people on our team doing that right now. I mean, we're just getting started, guys. We're like in week 2, something like that. Yeah, about 2 weeks. We're like 2 weeks in right now, and we already got people right now on this rank right now. This does not include. Yeah, we got a lot of people on the team making money with HFX and hitting the red and green button. We got a lot of people doing that. This is just all extra on top of what they're doing. But remember that 250. Let's say you're at this rank right here, which we got people already on our team like this. $250 a week, that's good money. But remember, don't forget about the FOB bonus. Remember, every time you personally bring somebody in, you're getting $12.50 or $50. Well, not to mention that's going down 5 generations of additional income that you can be earning, that in a lot of cases, by the end of the week, maybe your FOB was $250 or maybe $300 or more because of all the people that's been coming in on your team. This is just on top of that. And it can grow even bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So you'll know if you're at a certain rank, you'll know the minimum that you'll be earning for the week. So if I'm at this right here, if I'm at 10K, if I'm impacted 10K and I'm getting $2,500 a week, I know for a fact the minimum amount of money that I'm going to be earning inside of Increase for that week is $2,500. But I know it's going to be more than that because a lot of people been ranking up. People been bringing other people in. I've been bringing people in, etc., etc. That's all going to compound. So maybe even at Impactor 10K, I got 2,500 for the week for the weekly bucket bonus, but maybe I made another 2,500 just from the FOB bonuses on top of that. So maybe I did 5,000 for the week at this rate, which only pays $2,500 a week, but because of the additional bonuses, I can make more money. I know the minimum amount that I'm going to make at this rank is $2,500 a week. I already know that, hands down. I'm going to get this, but that doesn't include all the other bonuses. God, I hope you're seeing this. That's the reason why I had to make this video. Okay, it's a lot more money than what you think it is, and the reason why I'm making this video because I'm just seeing what's happening with our commissions and other people's commissions, and they're saying, "Bro, man, I got my commission, man, and I made more money in the FOB right now than I did on the weekly." I'm like, dude, I didn't know I was gonna do that. I was just excited on the weekly residual, but man, that FOB is something. I'm like, hey, them $12.50 and $50 that and all them other little figures, that stuff adds up if you've got massive momentum going on, which we have, and the company has that as a whole right now because we're just in a good position. So I'm fired up, guys. I just wanted to share that information really quick here and kind of give you guys just a little insight on how that compensation plan works. I'm fired up about it. We're definitely going to take advantage of this particular opportunity. It's going to be fun. So if you are not in, if you're watching this, just happen to be watching this, just click on the link right below, and that'll take you to my page where you can be able to see the whole program, the whole thing, right? You'll be able to check out all the things what the company's about and all that stuff. This was just talking about the compensation plan. And but if you like this compensation plan, you're definitely going to love some of the other stuff that we're doing, because this is just in addition to something that's even more exciting as well. So, but I definitely wanted to create something separate so people can kind of see it from a different, different perspective that wouldn't take, too long, because I normally go over this on a high level in the presentations. But I wanted to kind of take a little time to kind of, break it down a little bit for everybody. So hopefully this makes sense. Hope you got some value from this. Definitely comment below if you did. And if you have any questions, definitely comment below. But go ahead and go to that link right below in the YouTube description, and it'll break down everything. When you go to the link, watch that video, check out everything on the page. And then if you're a guest and you're just seeing this for the first time, check everything out and then just get in position. Okay, so that's my time, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.